Bodybags, where horror lies.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another week here at the Bodybags. Your Monday host, Dubbles here. Recently looking for a movie to watch, and I thought I'd hit up good old Netflix. It's been a while, and I ended up picking up a movie that I'd heard pretty much a lot of hype about, and that is the South Korean film from last year, Train to Busan. So yeah, first off, actually, I found out there is a animated prequel that come out to this movie. So I need to check that out. I think it'd be cool. So if any of y'all are a fan of this movie or did not know about that, check out the animated prequel called Seoul Street. I think that's right. I'll post it on here. But anyways, yeah. Basically, the film opens up. Your main character you're following is, I want to say Sik Woo, is how you say his name. Basically, a South Korean businessman, and he's trying to mend the bond with his estranged daughter, his young daughter. So basically, you see that following. It opens up. He's buying her a Wii, and she already has a Wii. Like, he's doing all these moves, just trying to get in good graces of his daughter again. Well, while this mending and relationship stuff is going on, turns out there is an emergency outbreak happening, and everybody in the city is urged to rush to the bullet train, which is going to Busan. Of course, as the movie progresses, you find out a little information on what the emergency is. It does a good job kind of holding your suspense. And I think, no spoiler, I think most people know that the zombies are related to this movie. So there's a zombie outbreak happening in South Korea. And Busan is supposedly one of the few places that has them blocked off. There's none in their area. So it said people are flooding to this bullet train trying to make it out of there. And that's 90% of your movie is taking place on this train. It is the journey to get out of town. Really cool setting. Of course, just like I said, just a cool place for the movie to take place. It has that good claustrophobic feel, the really thin aisles up the middle, almost the same lot of maybe a movie on an airplane. But I haven't seen too many good horror movies on an airplane, but I have seen plenty good ones on a train. So, and this one would be no exception. There's some other characters. You have a really dude does a great job playing a bad guy. Like I said, I'm terrible with names, especially on this one, first time watch. But this movie really does a good job of introducing the characters and making you familiar with them without just forcing them down your throat and just overdoing it in dialogue. Just the stuff they say and the way they react. You kind of get a good idea of, generally how they get down and how they treat others, basically, and how they relate with others. So you have this, you have this antagonist and protagonist, good versus evil thing going on top of the crazy zombie shit that's going on. So there's some complexity to the story and the character development to this one. I think that is one of its strongest suits in this one. Funny dialogue too. Cute little one-liners here and there that just keep you invested, keep you involved in the film. That is that's my biggest pro of the film. Now, my biggest con with the film, there was plenty of situations. I'm not one to pick apart and just look for the most realistic aspects of every movie, but the way it depends on how the movie's pulled off. This movie tries to come off very realistic and real to earth, I believe. And there's some logic issues in this. Dude's going down the aisle of the train with 30 people around him. He's got a zombie on his back attacking him. And they're all sitting here just fucking watching him. Just staring at him. Like, there's a good half dozen of these examples in the movie of people reacting or the lack thereof reacting. to some of this stuff, and that just kind of blew my mind. That was just very odd to me. The same way I thought it was funny when the first Evil Dead, when Ash just sits on the couch when they're getting fucked up. That kind of shit happens in this movie. that just it just blows my mind, honestly. No, it's not a whole lot to just take it away, but it's just there's some frustrating moments. You're like, what the fuck? Get up, help the guy. You know, one of those moments where you're like helping. Helping. One of those moments where you're like yelling at the screen, like, come on, guys, like, what the hell is this? And like I said, there is some logic problems. That is my only main complaint. That being said, it's a fucking zombie outbreak movie, and it's not meant to be super realistic. It's fantasy, so I'm not going to kill it for that. Um, it has apocalyptic elements. You got drama elements. You got thriller elements. Of course, you got horror. The zombies look super cool. Love the vascular look. It's kind of how I would imagine zombies to look. Just really decayed in the way their veins and stuff are exposed, and just a cool look to the overall zombies. Um, Fun gore, of course. Yeah, really, really cool gore in this one. And a few of the action scenes, there's some spotty digital effects in one or two scenes that, probably could have done without, but still cool. Um, this is what World War Z should have been. That's what I think of this one. It really plays out like some of the World War Z elements, but more focused on this trade to Busan, and pulls it off, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a really high review. I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. Super